What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey. Girl, we are down here. Voice is still gone. It's not going to help because I'll keep talking, and I have class this week. So I'm going to be talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. So go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. Like the video. Don't forget to timestamp sections of the video that you want made into a short. You can submit your clips. So I'll make them into a TikTok, a reel, and a short. That's all on the apps. And I'll put it on Twitter too. So don't forget to timestamp parts of the video that you think would make a good shorter clip, right? So I posted the NPC wife. Y'all thought that was funny. Girl, I don't know where I'd be coming up with stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is. That back window, did he call himself wiping the inside of the window? I don't know. Like, he need to come fix this window too. It's been like that, and I haven't really. I said something to him once, like, you need to go out there and clean them windows, or I'm gonna dock your pay. Okay. So we down here. I'm on my way to Starbucks. You know what it is. You know the routes. I'm going to Starbucks today. I want another matcha. I don't know if I want a matcha. I think I want a matcha with some, or do I want just a cinnamon vanilla latte? Do I want espresso? I don't think so. Do I want espresso? I don't think so. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Are these emails real? What? Let me see. This is my kid now. Speak of the little devil. Yes, they are. There's nobody behind me. Okay, let me go. Let me get. Girl, I'm not even paying attention. Okay, so I don't know what we don't have nothing to talk about this morning. Yes, may I have a hot grande? I don't know if I want matcha. Let me do a dirty chai with 3 pump. Okay.
So you said a dirty chai?
Yeah.
How many shots would you like in there?
2, please.
2 shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then can you make that with oat milk?
Oat milk?
And then also, can I have 3 pumps of brown sugar?
Okay.
And extra hot.
Got that for you? Anything else?
No, that's all.
It's going to be $9.25 at the window.
Thank you. You're not open yet. Hold on, let me see. He's asking me if this person is a real person, sending him an email. You know, once they get a certain age, the recruiters start emailing them. I told us the recruiters after in their junior year, after a certain, oh girl, let me Starbucks app. I'm like, girl, he threw me off. Good morning. How's it going? All right. Oh, it's pumpkin time.
You want to use any stars?
No.
All right.
Here.
Just ask you for a quick tip off the Nikki's card. All right. You like your receipt?
No, that's fine.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Have a good day. His eyes were so intentional. Mark. That was Mark. I was going to call his name. I'm trying to turn the wheel with my thumb, girl. This is a mess. All right, so I didn't know if I was going to give Tyrese some hell this morning because we don't have nothing to talk about, but he's been all over the news. sucking the air out of the room. You know what I'm saying? You know what he does. I told you that's an energy vampire. You see how now they're trying to make it seem like they were making fun of Tyrese's mental illness. No, just because you have a mental illness, it does. You don't get to treat people, mishandle people. You don't. You don't get to mishandle people. What you need to do is be a goddamn adult and go get something. Go work on that. But see, outside of his mental health issues, he's also an energy vampire. So he's going to get in a room with you and make you feel bad about stepping away from his raggedy ass. Yeah, how convenient. Girl, and then he gets on the internet. Like I said, he loves the internet and he cries. He cries. You know who that's going to pull in? The pick-me's, the mammies, really. It really be the mammies. They really go up for a crying black boy, honey. Girl, and it's baby boy all over again. Tyrese is baby boy. He is Jody, girl. He is. He is. That's why every time he comes in proximity to Taraji P. Henson, he has to act out some scene from that movie. Because that's really who he is. Like that whole pathology, just that shout out to John Singleton, that he just documented. It's what it is. The sufferable, baby mama. He cheats on you. You arguing with another woman. He's not gonna ever marry you. None of that stuff. None of that. Girl, what is the tea? I'm making a video. Yes, they're recruiters. So that's what it is. They're recruiters, honey. It's emailing him. Is this email real? Is this email real? Just Google the email if it's real or not, girl. I said, stop texting me. I'm recording a video. Okay, love you. Girl, stop texting me. Stop texting me. So I didn't know if I was going to give, Tyrese the blues because he was down here. We're going to see what's going on down to the blogs.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
I still have to edit New York and another video I made driving that were made. Like New York I did yesterday, but I had another video that I'm kind of like behind a day on videos. Like I've recorded the videos, but I haven't posted them. And so, yeah. And then after I'm done with this video, y'all gonna ride with me because I got somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you can ride with me there and we can still have nothing to talk about and, chop it up down here and laugh. Y'all like the NPC? I'm throwing dicks. Because the girls love to throw a dick at you. As soon as they get a dick by them, they will throw it at you. Any chance they get. At least, listen, at the very least, at the very minimum, I have a man. The very least. The girl said the men are losing value, guys. I don't know. They say they're losing value, the men. That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't be around them enough to know if they losing value or not. It's a lot of foam, but it's good. Oh my God. I feel like opening this door and just throwing this damn drink across the park. It's so good. You want to just throw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is good. So, oh my God. Okay, let's do this. Focus. Do not disturb. We're going to do it like that because I don't have time. All right, so let's see what is on the blogs, my G.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Let's see. Let's go to the blogs. Let's go to the Jasmine brand first. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Shout out to Bondi, Nisi, and Jamie because they have the Ooh Ladies First panel where they be talking about all the things. Shout out to y'all. Instagram reacts after Megan Thee Stallion shares a video of her alongside Justin Timberlake after fans allege they fought. They fought at the VMAs? What? Oh, because she was using her hands talking. Going like this. The VMAs were last night, I guess. I watched the replay on the down to the YouTube, honey. Down to the iPod. Ice Spice and Ben Affleck star in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Ice Spice Munchkins drink?
I got an idea. Collabs like they do, right? I spit bars with you. We'll call Vanilla Ice Spice. Here I am. I'm with Dunkin'. You go. Come up with a drink name, but it's not easy, right?
They're the dogs. They're the little Pomeranians. Y'all can't see them. There they go. Oh, that was cute. It was a cute little commercial. Ben Affleck. What's up with Ben Affleck? Is he problematic? He's an alcoholic. He's married to Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez act like we care about her and Benifer. Ashanti confirms rekindled romance with Nelly after her clutch. At the VMAs appeared a throwback picture of the rapper. We're in a great space. Nelly gushes over a confirmed relationship with Ashanti. I think it both surprised her. Everybody's teeth could just go straight across. That's crazy.
Yeah, we cool again. Y'all cool again? We cool again. I think it surprised both of us, though. It wasn't anything that was like, I don't think planned. I think we both was pretty much doing what we do. But sometimes being separate, you understand one another more. We know we wrong, but we gonna stand on it. Right.
All right, I'm not interested.
From the Beyonce concert.
I'm not interested. Okay, let me. It's too loud. Let's get to some headlines. Drew Zadora announces that she will be opening for Tamar Braxton on tour in Atlanta. Oh, that's good. I saw Tamar tweet. I don't know if she tweeted it or something talking about getting in contact with Drew. Yeah, she said, someone tell Drew Zadora to call me. I want her to open up for me at the Love and War Tour 10 in Atlanta. I'm rooting for her. I guess it's a rite of passage. But you know what's really deceptive? What's the most deceptive thing about this idea of marriage and getting into a relationship with someone is specifically marriage, is that the women do not tell you what they're actually enduring. Like they will play a role for the public, but internally they won't tell you what they're enduring. And if you are a marriage minded person and you're like, oh, I want to get married, I want to do all the things, those women will be like, come on in, come on, yes, come on, you want to be married too? Yes, come with us, while y'all have like flour on your face or apron on, right? Schedule in your hands because you're keeping up everyone's schedule. You're a manager, a momager, and you don't even get paid for it or a percentage. Everybody gets it. That's what I was saying with Drew and Tamar. So many women find like a common relation, a common ground when they have these experiences with these men, and a lot of people think that's why married women are not really honest until like the ship sinks. They're not really honest. I feel like my nose is running. They're not really honest about it, and then once you get in, like it's like walking down that journey, right? I think I talked about it on another video. I haven't posted it yet, but walking down that path. And then there's the house of the women who are like, you know, their wedding dress is their uniform. And they're down there and they're like coaxing you. Come on in. Come on in. They're not telling you what's really happening. They're not telling you. And their marriage experience, although might be the same. Like you hear all these stories of women online talking about their relationships. And there's a lot of similarities. And you cannot tell this lot of women that you should have chose better, because where did they choose from where it actually spans from every corner of the globe? So where are the people? Where are these dynamic men that you are saying to choose better? Like who do they choose from? If these thousands of women are having like issues, and it seems like they're the same issues, there's a common theme, how could have all of those picked the wrong person? What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds that these millions, you see, I went from thousands to millions, these millions of women having similar or like experiences? You know how many times I see in the comments where y'all leave your experience and someone comes behind you, 2 people at least, and you don't even know these people, and they're like, I've had a similar experience. Oh my God, that sounds like me. So what is that telling us? Oh, let me see. What does that tell you? That's where people connect, right? Because they're like, yeah, we have similar or like experiences. So I'm gonna root for Drew Zadora because I know what it's like to be in a relationship with a man like Ralph. There's a lot of them. And you can't tell me that, come on, black people, good morning. Good morning. You can't tell this lot of people that that they are picking from different lots and they're all getting the same type of result. But they've all should have chose better. Like, that's so weird to me, because what are the odds that all of these women chose incorrectly, right? Jennifer Hudson and Sherry Shepherd talk shows both set to return this month despite ongoing writer strike. How are they going to do that? Oh, I did have some stuff saved. Let's go and see. So let's see what Drew is going to open for. What's the lady's name? Tamar. Tamar got down and said that Erica Mena wasn't being racist, and then had to get on an Instagram live with Spice to explain herself, because she know how ridiculous she sound. You sound absolutely ridiculous. Let's get the mobile studio set up. All right, so let's see. Deyjah, she posted a tweet saying, having a parent that always thinks they're right is exhausting. She can't be talking. The only person she's talking about is Tip Harris. Because he strikes me as, I'm the parent, you're the child, I'm big, you're small, I'm smart, you're dumb, everything I say. And let me tell you something, he's probably similar to what I experienced with my father. Yes, he was there. Yes, he was talking to me, giving me advice. But all the advice that he gave me as it relates to like life decisions with like relationships and stuff like that, all of them didn't serve me. He was giving me like really odd advice, and it's like, girl. And then also think that you know everything. Anything you take to them, they're gonna find something wrong with it, and then turn around and mansplain why something's wrong with it, and will make no effort to kind of help you out of it. Or the only advice they have, they think they're always right. And I think one of the key elements to parenting that a lot of people like just miss out on, I think a lot of people get into parenting so they could like be the boss of someone. You know what I mean? Because it's like, do you forget did you forget when you were a child? Did you forget how adults annoyed the shit out of you thinking they were always right? So why do you grow up and turn into that very goddamn adult who thinks they're always right, whose kid doesn't even want to speak to them because they know they're not going to get any good advice that makes sense? He probably is always disagreeable. They probably are like, I can see it now. I can see it now. Single ladies retreat with wedding gowns, prayer for a life partner before the end of the year. Adorned in gowns, these women are praying for men. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. That was Zakia. Shout out to Za. FBF body. Let's see. Here it goes. I don't know how it went to her. But you see these women? They have their wedding gowns on. They're praying for a life partner. Y'all want to be, you sign up for the weirdest thing, and then for what? Like, okay. Can somebody please, who's in a healthy, like, what is the purpose? I really be so confused. I really do. I've never, that's what I said, like, I'd be thinking about, like, did my mother promote marriage to me? No, she didn't. Because I believe, if my memory serves me, I believe very early I said, I don't want to be married because I don't want to be divorced. Did you see that bird? Did you see it? It like swooped up and over and then went around and went over my car. You probably saw it in the back. I'll point it out because I did see him in the back. It was a bluebird and it just flew like that. I told you, bitch, I'm Snow White. I be attracting the birds. I have a video the other day. I came down my steps and the squirrel was right there. Do you know that squirrel stood up, faced me, and stopped and stood up? Like, girl, I was like, you want to fight? The majority. You want to fight? You want to fight? My voice is gone, girl. It really is. It really is. But these women are praying for a partner. Single ladies retreat with wedding gowns, praying for a life partner. Can you imagine? Look, you pray to a man for a man, and then when you get the man, he's a goddamn terrorist. God, because you was praying to a man for a man. That's why. Father God, please send me a man. Girl, what? Please send me a man. Let's read some of these comments of these women going to a single ladies retreat. I said, this is psychotic. That was my comment. This is emotional and spiritual abuse. It's exploitation. Stop being abused by religion. Another woman says, I can never be this desperate about marriage. Marriage is not the highest calling, and I'm engaged. If it was, Jesus would have been married. Kingdom focus, ladies. Kingdom focus. What breaks my heart is that these women are acting as if marriage is the best and only way that God can bless them. Marriage is a gift and singleness is a gift. Different challenges, different blessings. The purpose in life for a Christian is to bring glory to God. He uses singleness as a beautiful vessel to do that. If they knew Jesus, they'd find peace. It's not the women who are missing the rib. I heard, was that Safari and Amara La Negra? They were, I don't know why they went to some pastor to talk about their relationship and how at the beginning, like, if the beginning of the relationship has problems, what do you imagine it would be like for the rest of the time? Right? Because we know that there's like a honeymoon phase in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's a honeymoon. I'm trying to, let me see if I can get in a deeper voice. Yes. There's a honeymoon phase. I'm trying to change my voice. There's a honeymoon phase, so I'm not like straining it. Because if I'm talking regular, it's like strained. So I have to kind of go in. I heard. So, anyways, the relationship between Amara and Safari, they went to some pastor to talk about, her being jealous or not jealous, but like annoyed with the comments that she's getting for being in a relationship. Well, Adam was placed here and he couldn't be alone. So he needed a woman and they took his rib. So you need to be standing right beside him. What did you just tell me? What advice did you just give me, sir? You see that I'm coming to you and I'm telling you I'm already having problems at the beginning of my relationship and you're telling me to stick by this person? Is that the advice that you're giving me, girl? And then that's crazy. Y'all pray to a man. Listen, y'all pray to a man for a man, get a man. He snatches your edges. You decide to fight for it. So you go to another man, your pastor, who has no letters behind their names, for counseling. And then when you go to counseling, you go to a man What advice do you think that you are going to get? Unless you find a man like the goddamn therapist that my son's father and I went to, and he gave me the advice that he's not going to change, run, you in danger, girl. Unless he's one of those type of men, another man is going to be like, oh, you got you a wife, you got you a little maid, honey. You got you a little maid. I'm going to tell her, you got you a woman. You're this musty and you got you a woman. I'm going to tell her to stay with you. I'm going to counsel her to stay with you. And then Amara La Negra's manager then called her and said, you got some deals that are just at a standstill because of your relationship with Safari. He's damaging your brand. He's damaging your image. You're literally traipsing around town with a whore, the village whore. The village whore. And what do you think that's going to do for your image? And you trying to get brand deals, girl. But that dick though, it's not worth it. This is reason number 2051 why people think Christianity is a joke. As a Christian single woman, this right here is unbelievable to me. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus gonna take the wheel and do it and spin the block and be like, get out, and drop you right back off where the women are like this in their wedding gowns, praying for a man, girl. And then you got these scamming ass, grifting ass women out here selling how to be a wife courses. Are you fucking crazy? Are you really signing up to learn how to be a wife? Girl, go for training down to Molly Maids. Molly Maids is hiring if you want to do what the wives do. Go down to Molly Maids. They'll show you how to be a wife, girl. I see you got your maid outfit on like you always do. Whatever happened to Mimi's maid service, her house cleaning service? I hope she still has that, because that's a good business to be in. A house cleaning service? For real. Honey, my dad's partner, she cleans all the time. She be cleaning. At one time, I was like, she need to have a house cleaning service. She need to hire some people. She loved cleaning, always clean, girl. I be looking at her like, girl, the washing machine is always on, girl. Washing machine always on. She washing something, she cleaning, she washing, she cleaning. I was like, she need to open up a damn house cleaning service. That's a good business to have, because people need their houses clean. Hopefully, Mimi didn't get rid of that business. Hopefully she still has that business. Maybe it doesn't need her to operate, you know? This is the root of depression. Being single is not a crime. Live your best life and keep your faith in God. Just when you expect God will turn things around, if you know and admit that his ways are not your ways, neither his thoughts are your thoughts, you'll be at peace knowing God got you. Take Jesus as your husband, girl. What the fuck? Take Jesus as your husband, and when you're single, you'll never experience heartbreak, but rather move from glory to glory. I don't know about taking Jesus. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be. That's the thing, like, I don't know. I don't know. To each his own. This man said this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'd rather be in the ring with Mike Tyson in his prime. Okay? I'd rather eat a denim jacket than to be sitting up there, standing up with a wedding dress on. I told y'all, slap a wedding dress on me. What would you like me to do? Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Girl. Whatever you like. What do you like to eat? Whatever you like. What are your interests? Whatever you like. What are your interests, right? And then y'all be in these relationships and these niggas don't even know your damn middle names. Or your birthdays. But you know everything about him. And then we'll throw a dick at somebody. Where are the men praying for wives? Right. You don't see men praying for wives. They're praying for someone to hold them down by hook or crook, ride or die. We don't play in those games. Shout out to the ladies praying to a man for a man and then going to counseling to another man when that man that you prayed for is giving you the fucking blues. Girl. Tink throws shade at Hitmaker's side piece after the little rundown. That little dude is violent. He's disrespectful. The Yelp reviews are out on Hitmaker. And you know they have a different kind of relationship because she's calling him by his government name. So something more going on there because the girls calling niggas by their government names, they have a different type of relationship with them. That's why I don't understand when women are wives of these rappers and they call the rappers by their by their rap names, and you're like, girl, why are you calling him 21 Savage? Why are you calling him, who's the one? Angela Simmons over there. Oh, girl, I'm so disappointed in her. But anyways, Yo Gotti. I wonder if she calls him Yo Gotti. Tink is over here fighting about Hitmaker. They got into it. I don't even fucking care. Like, these stories be crazy as hell. Let me go back to the blogs, child. Let me go back to the Jasmine brand. What? She doesn't like black men. I'd be very. I was about to say, girl, she don't even like our kind. Next, not our kind. Isn't she seeing that white guy? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So Drew's gonna be on tour with Tamar. Nelly and Ashanti are together. Ice Spice and Ben Affleck have a commercial. That's funny. The twins seemingly get into a verbal dispute with a concert goer for throwing an object at Beyonce during the Renaissance concert. They went back. They about to get into a fight. Do you hear when Beyonce calls them her first twins? She be making sure they eat, so I'd be fighting for her too. Nah, security too lax for that huge thing to be thrown. Somebody getting fired. Hey. This trend of throwing things at performers needs to die quick. It's rude and disrespectful. She refers to them as her first twins. They do not play about Beyonce. They really don't. Did you see that clip? I know y'all saw that clip where she almost had her breast almost fell out of her outfit, and one of the twins was dancing with her. I can't tell them apart. One of the twins was dancing with her, and then he like moved in front of her and like lifted up the piece of the clothes that was about to show, and then she ended up like holding herself like that. He pulled her up. She was about to have a nip slip, honey. They be on it. They don't play about Beyonce. So they almost got into it. Yeah, it was something like a sweater. They went back like twice. Like, what are y'all doing? I'm not gonna play Beyonce because I can hear her in the that music. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Somebody rolled up on stage with Drake. And he shook his hand and he talking about where's the security at? Girl, the security don't give a fuck. To Tyrese on 2 different occasions. Oh, this is Gia. This is Gia talking about Tyrese. Let's listen what she said. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. And at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed. And you felt as though lines were being crossed. And
we both decided that we were going to take a step back. And, you know, there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me. And, you know, at that time, I didn't feel as though he was going through any mental issues. I didn't feel as though he was facing any mental challenges at that time. I know that he does go through things, and I know that he has been on medication, but at that time I felt as though he was very clear-minded and everything seemed cool. But when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
But what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
You know, I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, you know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
Okay. I respect that.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
I don't have respect for him, though, but yeah, no, I get it, and you do it, and, you know, I appreciate that, what he did. How did you see it?
No, I know I know that everything that's going on right now, and I know that he's being boisterous about it. I haven't been on Instagram.
Tyrese is a vampire.
Busy, but
I'm telling you.
You told me some things, but I haven't really
Girl,
seen
get the garlic. So take garlic when you're around Tyrese.
You because I haven't seen it, but what I can say is that very clear lines were crossed. And
I get it. So how did
I believe Gia. I'm sorry. I believe Gia. The first comment I see is I believe she played in it and played into it. No, Tyrese believes that women want him, and so he hooks them. He hooks them. I'm sure he does the love bombing. I'm sure he does all the things. Tyrese sucks the air out of a room. I just watched clips of that interview when he was on The Breakfast Club. And the energy in the room was like weird as hell. Like, girl, what is going on? And like I said, Envy is not my favorite person. I think he is on the wrong side of a lot of things. I think he has weird ass perspectives and points of views. But when he said I had to take a step back from you because you were crossing boundaries, I'm in 100% agreement with him. I don't give a damn if Tyrese was diagnosed with manic depressive bipolar narcissistic personality disorder. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It doesn't give you the right or the space to cross boundaries with me or my partner. If she's your friend, now you want to start flirting and stuff with her, trying to hook her into some type of it's called emotional manipulation. I'm going to emotionally manipulate you. He was very demanding on what he expected from me. Nigga, who the fuck are you? That's why when he got in front, and when he said, as soon as he said that was convenient, yeah, I backed away from you because it was either going to be me backing away from you or beating your ass because you're out of order. Not getting out of order. You're out of order already. So in order to bring order and to maintain peace, I'm going to remove myself. My wife and I are going to remove ourselves from you because you've gotten out of hand. Period. I believe Gia. It's the first comment I see. You bitches get on my fucking nerves. I believe she fed into it. That was her get back low key. Who is this? Girl, no. Not at all. Okay, y'all, we gotta go. That was my alarm to tell me to shut up. This person says, this is KK8203. Based off of everything I've seen, Tyrese shows signs of having a bipolar disorder. I'm not trying to diagnose someone I've never met over the internet, but the man does exhibit signs and the therapist in me sees it. I could be wrong though, because like I said, I've never met him. Whatever's going on with him isn't normal. So I hope one day he decides to finally seek professional help. So another person says, so earlier, tell what he said or don't say anything at all because now it seems as if she's lying. No, because Envy said he wasn't going to get into it. And honestly, I feel like the respect, the ounce of respect that you have for that person that you had a relationship with, you don't get specific when you're talking about situations. When it's typically people get more specific when they've had enough of the person. I have no respect for you, so I'm gonna be clear in what you did to me. I'm gonna tell the people what you did to me. I'm singing like a canary if a man said something and I will remember everything just for insinuating I'm lying. Another person says, this is the same person. If Tyrese helped their marriage, it's obviously they both considered him to be a friend. Women have male friends that are non-sexual. Cut the cap. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know how to have platonic relationships with men. Most men don't know how to have platonic relationships with women because they're socialized to see women as a, partner, resource, to extract something from in a transactional type of way. So it's kind of difficult to be in platonic relationships with men. Typically, they're always asking the question, can men and women be friends? Yes, they can, but men believe that women somehow are there for their consumption, and they're there for them to hook into some type of way and to start extracting from you. Tyrese is a vampire. He will suck the life out of you. And I'm sure like all these people, like, they have these relationships with these public figures and you don't hear them say anything because it's the ounce of respect that I have for you that I'm not going to get specific in what you said to me. I believe every word she's saying. I do. Certain things a man shouldn't say to someone's wife. It's also certain things your wife shouldn't be doing, like consistently on the phone with Tyrese. Tyrese brought it up. How can you be mad at everyone because you were going crazy, then want sympathy, but you claim you don't remember anything? It's weird. So basically, as a married woman, was close friends with a heterosexual male, right? So she has to mention his sexuality, right? Close friends with a heterosexual male because this person knows that heterosexual males, and I use quotations around heterosexual, that they don't know how to be friends with women. So basically, as a married woman, was close friends with a heterosexual man that showed signs of finding you attractive. Easy fix, block, don't respond, move on. I'm missing something. Envy and Gia are dragging this. A man gonna shoot his shot. It's your job to block it. Why are you shooting your shot at me? What gave you any indication that I was interested in you? Why are you shooting a shot at me? And if I'm in a partnership where we're practicing monogamy, why would you shoot your shot? Like, shut up. Like, y'all be giving excuses for men's behavior, right? And it's like, you're supposed to act this way because we know they're not going to change their behavior. So you need to adapt. And it's up to you, because all the men are going to shoot their shot. It's up to you to block it. Tyrese been dragging them for a week and they ain't said nothing. So people wanted to know what's the problem. So this is her answer as to why they're beefing. Envy and that wife. Y'all act like y'all don't know her name. That's crazy. What is her name? I said, put her name in the caption. She's just not Envy's wife. Y'all y'all get on my nerves. Her name is Gia, Gia. So put it in the damn thing. That's annoying to me. It really is. Nene leaks are. Oh, I gotta go. I said I had to go 5 minutes ago. Why didn't y'all remind me? Y'all didn't say nothing. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. We're gonna find something to talk about on the way to our appointment. Peace.